Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, special to our parents and co-teachers, and of course, students with the guidance of their advisors. Hello, hello, and good day. This is Teacher Christine. How is everyone? Today, I'm going to discuss all about English 6, Quarter 3, Module 3, the story elements which focus on the plot. Look, what is the topic we're going to discuss? Very good. Everyone read story elements which focuses on the plot. On this lesson, you're going to evaluate narratives based on how the author developed the elements, which is the plot. Appreciate the value of reading fables and short stories, and use different graphic organizers to represent or to present the plot of a narrative. Look, as for our warm-up, I want you to arrange the events to make a story. Write numbers 1, 2, and 3 on the blank before each statement. What is the title of the story? Very good. The Ant and the Dove. Can you read the statement and write numbers to make it correct or to sequence the events? Everyone, please read. The ant saw a hunter aiming his arrow at the dove on a tree. One day, an ant accidentally fell into a river and was carried by the fast current. A dove saw the ant and dropped a leaf for the ant to ride on as a boat until it landed safe on the riverbank. The ant bit the hunter's leg, and his arrow missed the dove. The dove escaped and flew safe. Can you write the numbers to make the sequence correct? Very good. Can we read it all together? One day, an ant accidentally fell into a river and was carried by the fast current. A dove saw the ant and dropped a leaf for the ant to ride on as a boat until it landed safe on the riverbank. The ant saw a hunter aiming his arrow at the dove on the tree. The ant bit the hunter's leg, and his arrow missed the dove. The dove escaped and flew. Look, what can you see on the picture? Very good. There was a lion and a man over there. Very good. What is the title of the story we're going to read this time? Very good. The title of the story is all about Androcles. All right, everyone, let us read together. It happened in the ancient times that a slave named Androcles escaped from his master and fled into the forest. As Androcles was walking through the forest, he saw a lion lying down moaning and groaning. He was afraid, so he immediately ran away. But he was surprised when the lion did not chase him. So he turned back and went near the lion. As he got near, the lion put out his paw. Androcles saw that it was bleeding and swollen. He found out that a big thorn was stuck into it. He pulled out the thorn and bound up the paw of the lion. The lion rose and licked the hand of Androcles like a dog. For several days, Androcles would go to the lion to bring him some meat until he got fully well. You're reading. One day, a number of soldiers came marching through the forest and found Androcles. They took him prisoner and brought him back to the town, and he was condemned to death because he had fled from his master. It used to be the custom to throw murderers and other criminals to the lions. And on the appointed day, he was led forth into the arena. Next, The lion was let loose from his den and roared loud as it got near its victim. But as it got close to Androcles, the lion recognized his friend and licked him like a friendly dog. The king, who was surprised, called Androcles. He then told the king about how he and the lion became friends. So the king forgave Androcles and freed him, while the lion was let loose and brought back to the forest. Let's answer. Look, question number 1. What is the setting of the story? A. One day, forest and arena. B. One day, farm and city. C. One day, river and sea. And the correct answer is letter A. Number 2. Who are the primary characters in the story? A. Androcles and cat. B. Androcles and lion. C. Androcles and dog. And the correct answer is letter B. Androcles and lion. For number 3. Who is the villain in the story? A. The king. B. Androcles. C. Lion. And the correct answer is letter B. Androcles. Let's continue answering number 4. Why was the lion moaning and groaning? A. A thorn was stuck on its paw. B. A nail was stuck on its paw. C. A branch was stuck on its paw. And the correct answer is letter A. Let's continue answering question number 5. What is the evidence that Androcles and the lion become friends? A. The lion attacked and ate Androcles. B. Androcles killed the lion. C. The lion did not harm Androcles but licked him like a pet dog. And the correct answer is letter C. Good job, everyone. Look, what is a plot? Very good. It is a series of events in the story. It answers what happened in the story in the process of sequence, beginning, middle, and ending. In this series of events, the character was able to encounter the problems or conflicts and be able to solve on its own. How many parts does the plot have? Very good. It has 3 parts. Look at the diagram how plot is being drawn out in the story. These are the series of events drawn out from the story we have just read. The plot is all about what happened in the story on which the main topic is being introduced. And what is the situation of the characters, the encounters, and how did it happen? It clearly describes sequentially. Was there a problem in the story that made the life of the main character difficult? How was the problem solved and overcome by the character? And how did it end? The story may usually end well and gives the readers a beautiful impression. Look on this page. How did the story begin on which the main idea has been presented? It happened in the ancient times that a slave named Androcles escaped from his master and fled into the forest. What is the situation one day? As Androcles was walking through the forest, he saw a lion lying down moaning and groaning. He was afraid, so he immediately ran away, but to his surprise, when the lion did not chase him. Alright, on this page, I'm going to tell you more what happened to Androcles in the story. Androcles was caught by the soldiers. He was imprisoned and sentenced to be thrown to a hungry lion. Androcles and the lion meet in the arena, but the lion recognizes Androcles, his friend, and lick him like a friendly dog. After knowing the story, the king freed Androcles while the lion was let loose and brought back to the forest. Alright, what do you mean by chronological order or plot? The climax shows the highest point of interest, suspense, and turning point of the story, while rising action introduces and develops conflict, main problem faced by the character, while the falling action shows how the character solved the problem or conflict that ties up loose ends, while the exposition provides background of information, setting and information about the characters, and the resolutions shows how the things end up in the story. Alright, on this page, let us assess how far you can remember all throughout the discussion. Let us answer together orally. On this page, I want you to unscramble the letters to give the right definition. Alright, again, what shall we do? Yes, we're going to answer the questions orally. The blank is an element of the story that is the series of events that tell the action and conflict that leads to its climax and conclusion. It is the storyline plan or the scheme. What is it? And the correct answer is, are you ready? Plot. Good job. Next. The chronological sequential plot presents the events in a logical sequence from blank, which provides background information, setting, and information about the characters. And the correct answer is very good, exposition. Next, blank introduces and develops conflict, main problem faced by the characters. And the correct answer is very good. Rising action. Blank shows the highest point of interest, suspense, and turning point of the story. And the correct answer is very good. Climax. Blank shows how the character solved the problem or the conflict or ties up loose ends and it ends with a resolution. And the correct answer is very good. Falling action. Blank shows how things resolve with the character and how things end up in the story. And the correct answer is very good. Resolution. Alright, thank you so much for bearing with me all throughout the lesson. See you again. Of course, don't forget to hit the button like and subscribe for more video lesson. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. This is Teacher Christine. Thank you for watching.